Hey guys, it's your host Milky here, bringing you back another G-Mineo video.
Honestly though, I should probably use this dog in like every video. It'll be like my thing, you know? Honestly, probably a better co-host than those three out there anyways. Hey, what's going on, you wonderful people out there? Welcome back to another G-Mineo video. I'm your host, Paul, and boy, do I have a treat for you guys today. That's right, Nintendo Direct at E3 happened just a couple hours ago, and they gave us some titles that are still being developed, you know, some games that are coming out later this year, but the one announcement that easily stole the whole show, that's right, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. And if you guys don't know, I'm a big Breath of the Wild fan. I played the first game countless times, over and over, until I found every secret, every Korok seed, every shrine, every armor set, you name it. So you can tell how stoked I was when they revealed more information about the game, gave us a little sneak peek into the gameplay. Woo! There's a lot to unpack from this minute trailer, so why don't we get into it? Right off the bat, we see the new setting of the game, and it looks like the game is still taking place in Hyrule, but with the addition of the new Sky Islands. That's right, the Sky Islands looking beautiful as ever, and it seems like they're just kind of scattered all across the sky. Let's see how they play into the main storyline, but hopefully we get introduced to a new race of Sky folks, just like the Zora or the Gorons. Maybe they have some unique abilities, maybe some magical powers, hopefully. And this is what I'm most excited about right here. It was hard to miss this in the trailer. It looks like Link has a new Sheikah arm now. And earlier in the trailer, we saw that the mallet just kind of eating away at Link's arm. Maybe it got damaged, maybe it got cut off completely, who knows? But it looks like Link's got a new robotic arm now made out of Sheikah technology. And honestly, if I was Link, I ain't complaining. And it looks like the wardrobe is still very customizable. You can mix and match armors and different weapons just like the first game. All that is great and all, but I hope they bring back the Tingle armor. Hands down the best armor in the series, the Tingle armor. I just love how, when you walk around wearing this armor, everyone just gets freaked out looking at you. They're just like, what the heck is this weirdo doing running around wearing spandex? It also looks like we got a new shield. It's kind of in the shape of the Highland shield, but it has like a variant of the Sheikah crest. And here we go. We got introduced to the new Pokemon in the game. I'm just kidding, but let's be honest here, guys. Those just look like upgraded versions of Matangs. But it looks like maybe these are the new Guardians. It looks like one has like these egg-like things on its shoulders. Maybe that's how they spawn more, who knows? And there's like another one with like these claws or these hands. I'm kind of guessing that maybe they combine together, make this giant kind of Guardian. Maybe evolve into a Metagross, who knows? And not only did the Guardians get an upgrade, it looks like the Bokoblins also got a revamped look. They used to have these little like stubby horns on their forehead in the first game. Hey, it's not a stubby horn anymore. It's not a little guy anymore. It's a big boy horn. Yes, sir.
I'm a big kid now.
I mean, maybe that's how you tell the difficulty of the game. Maybe when you set it to a higher difficulty, that the horns on the Bokoblins just grow bigger and bigger. And this one right here is definitely one of the most welcome sights I've seen out of the whole trailer, and it's the Bokoblin outpost combined with the stone talus. Now, the talus is, they're definitely a very cool concept of an enemy, but if we're being honest here, they're also one of the most easy to defeat enemies in the game. All you have to do is just climb on top of one of them, just keep swinging your weapon around and around at the ore deposit until it just kind of explodes and gives you a bunch of precious rubies and gems. And so it's great to see that they kind of combine the Bokoblins and the stone taluses, make it even a bigger threat. It seems like the ore deposit, the one weakness for these taluses, is also kind of protected with the walls of the outpost. So, very, very nice. I like this. I think it's the much needed change. And we got a sneak peek at the new stasis ability, and dang, they buffed this so much. It seems like there's no more Sheikah Slate anymore. Instead, Link is using his Sheikah arm to use these abilities now. And it also looks like the stasis ability itself got reworked. It doesn't just freeze one object at a time. It looks like Link can not only freeze multiple objects, but also freeze the entire environment around him, turning into this kind of black and white time flow stopping thingy. And it looks like there's also a function where you could kind of chain link this stasis from one object to another. It also looks like Link can just kind of push these objects back without even touching it now. In the first one, you had to use a weapon to keep hitting it in the direction you wanted to fly at. Now Link can just kind of do it using the Force or something, you know? Link is a Jedi. We got a new monster here as well. It looks like an earthworm monster. Honestly, I've seen a lot of these in my days. You know, they come out in every game. And let me guess, probably the eye in the middle, the sack looking thing is the weak point. But what I'm most excited about is this new flamethrower weapon. Woo, it's looking good. I don't know if it's a dragon head or a rat head. But definitely it looks like it's Sheikah technology. The flames on that thing, ooh, it's looking fire. So pun intended. So yeah, super excited about that. It also looks like Link is backflipping in that clip, and so it looks like the combat mechanics are still kind of the same as the first one, which is great honestly, because they were like really intuitive. They were really fun to mess around with. And so this is the one thing that I was kind of confused about in the trailer, and it's this kind of new teleportation pad, I'm sure. You know, it's like the water reversing and it's going up. We see Link kind of like swimming through this channel and then emerging out a puddle in the new Sky Island. So I'm guessing this is like kind of how you transport from the Sky Island and back now. And so this kind of indicates, you know, maybe the Sky Islands are kind of a less technological race. You know, maybe it's just more magical there, because I know back in Hyrule it's like the whole Sheikah technology that teleports you from place to place, but now it's looking like some sort of magic, you know, on this water channel or whatever. And last but not least, we get a look at the state of Hyrule Castle. And it looks like it's still in ruins after the events of the first game, so it kind of leads me to believe that the sequel is taking place, you know, very shortly after the storyline of the first game. It looks like they just cleared all of the Guardian remains though. There's none to be seen here, so I guess they're not using those pieces of junk anymore. But why would they? They got upgraded Matangs. And the trailer ends with this scene of Hyrule Castle being lifted up into the air from all of the malice and darkness spewing out of the ground. And this kind of ties in with the first teaser trailer that was released back in 2019, where it just kind of confirms now that the dehydrated body of Ganondorf was actually sealed away underneath the Hyrule Castle the whole time. And you know, I'm guessing that somehow they break the seal and now Ganondorf is coming back alive, and because of all of his force and power, it's just kind of pushing Hyrule Castle up in the air. Maybe Hyrule Castle becomes one of the Sky Islands as well. I think that would be pretty cool. But honestly, great stuff in this trailer. Looking like the artwork and the animations are still on par with the first game. So that's beautiful. That's wonderful to see. I'm super excited about this game right here. I can't wait for more information to be released. And once it is, I'll be the first one to bring it to you guys. So let me know what you guys think about this new trailer, how everything looks down in the comment down below. Do you think that the sequel is gonna live up to the first game? What do you guys think about Link's new robotic arm? Let me know all about it down there. While you're also there, make sure to subscribe and like the video. I'm your host Paul, bringing you content and everything gaming, and always remember, game it till you make it.